must wage what I have called total war against public enemy number one in the United States, the problem of dangerous drugs.
When Richard Nixon started the war on drugs, the federal budget allocation was $101 million. Going into fiscal year 2000, the federal budget allocation was $20 billion.
I had lost 2 family members and a best friend in a very short span of time to alcohol, cigarettes, and legal prescription drugs. So fearing that I could be next due to my own struggle with addiction, I wanted to find out why the drug war seemed to be such a huge failure.
We're taking down the surrender flag that has flown over so many drug efforts. We're running up a battle flag.
They can't even keep drugs out of the prison system.
I just see such a corollary between the war on drugs and prohibition of alcohol. We tried the prohibition of alcohol, and I don't think anybody in this country wants to return to that.
Money controls this whole movement. You have a group called the Partnership for a Drug-Free America. But who are the funders for the Partnership for a Drug-Free America? The tobacco industry and the alcohol industry.
Here's the way a private prison works, okay? You pay somebody to build a fancy cage. Then you fill it up as far as you can get it. Now, if you've got 5,000 people in your cage and you're being paid $30,000, $40,000 a year for them, that's a lot of money. If you can, on top of that, use them as your private property that you can then make do work or produce things that you get paid for on top of that, what a great deal.
When you look at 2 million people in prisons and jails across the nation, about 60% are in there for drugs or drug-related crime. They should be punished, and I hope that they're being punished on 12-cent meals.
They got more people incarcerated in jails in America than anywhere else in the world.
The judge ordered me to go to treatment, and I'm not able to go to treatment, so this is what I'm getting instead. Chain gang and county jail.
All of the drug czars, they all give lip service to drug treatment, but when it comes down to it and the rubber meets the road, the only money that is spent is for incarceration.
Amsterdam, when I've been there, you have to cross over bodies lying on the street because they're high on drugs.
You can drink a beer in here, and you can also buy a bag of grass. I've had this place for 18 years, and I've never had a fight in here.
Holland has 60% the drug use is that of the United States.
What have they done in Holland? Well, they realize, of course, that the drugs are here to stay, and let's try to manage the problem. And they have put in a really effective harm reduction program.
This scourge will stop.
I think this is a very useful and important film because it drives home the fact that the war on drugs is still with us and is getting bigger every day, and it's here at home. It's not overseas someplace. This is a war for our soul, and this is a war that we're losing in more ways than one.